Welcome to this look at a new mod on Farming Simulator 25. We found it with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Spot the Difference episode. This is a mod review, in essence. There are two there. This is the mod that I missed off yesterday's mod review because I couldn't find it. Thank you to everyone that reached out to help a buffoon who couldn't work things out. There's a couple of things that people had messaged me. I always get that thing of, I don't know if you're aware of or know that, but, and then, no, a lot of these things, yes, I am. But in the heat of what I'm doing, in the prep of what I'm doing, and in the system that I do when I'm doing my mod reviews and stuff, sometimes those things skip my mind because I'm focusing 4 or 5 steps ahead of what I need to be doing. So I do appreciate everybody reaching out, but this was a peculiar one. So this mod is the Horsch Tiger 8 MT by Peepo LP, 8.1 megabytes download, 9 slots, 7.5 meters wide. Now there is a base game version of the Horsch Tiger 8 MT by Giants, which is 6 slots, 7.5 meters wide. Can you tell which is which? Because they are in essence the same thing. The same vehicle, and this is where the confusion ensued for me, because when I came in, the Horsch Tiger 8MT was showing under cultivators but didn't say mod. Then my brain started thinking, hang on a minute, that is a base game vehicle, isn't it? But I couldn't remember because I haven't used it. I haven't used this particular cultivator. Then I thought, well, maybe it's gone into the Modhub without saying it's a mod, so maybe that is the modded version. I looked everywhere else. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I swear on my children's lives, I checked in the category where it is, and it wasn't there. I'm 100% certain it wasn't there. But then that could have been in one of the phases because I was uninstalling it, selecting it, deselecting it, trying to work out what was going on. So let me just explain something. We come down to here, we go to our cultivators. There is the base game version, the Giants version, the Tiger 8 MT. If we look at that, 79,500. Look at the options on it. Fertilizer distributor unit, yes or no. Top ring roller, yes or no. License plate option. Awesome. So, like I say, I went all over the place. Now, the suggestion that people made was, because generally speaking, if I'm going to show a mod, I want to show where it is in the mod hub area. So if it's under cultivators, I'll say, look, it's under soil cultivation, it's under cultivators, or it might be a trailer under this, or it's an auger wagon under here. But you can also go into this menu here, which I don't generally do, which is mods and DLCs. Now, the problem with mods and DLCs when I'm doing a mod review is all of my mods and DLCs are in there, and I only want to show the ones that are out that day. Now it is there, look, see, Horsch Tiger 8 MT. If I click on that, it says mods. Look, Horsch Tiger 8 MT mod. But it wasn't under cultivators. So I couldn't understand why it wasn't under cultivators. It threw me completely. And it says, look, a cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. So then a couple of people reached out and said to me, well, and it's that thing of you won't find it under there because it's a slurry implement. My argument back to that is, well, the base game version is under cultivators. If it's a slurry implement, it should be under slurry implements, shouldn't it? The base game version. But anyway, that is where it ended up being. But like I say, I'm 100% certain. If we come to slurry tools, there it is. If I click on it, and this is where it gets more confusing. We've got fertilizer distribution unit, yes or no. Top ring roller, yes or no. License plate option, yes or no. So then my brain started fizzing, and I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute. Why is this even a mod? This makes no sense. How have Giants allowed this it's their mod. There's nothing different on it. The options are exactly the same. There's no colour choice to it. It's the same mod. So what? It made no sense whatsoever to me. Why? It folds the same, it unfolds the same, the price is the same, the slot count's a little bit different. So I thought, you know what, bring it out to the field, let's find out what's going on. So I've got the same tankers. Let's start this up, show the fold. So there's how fold and unfold. You can see all of the various different pipes. and when it's disconnected, the pipe disconnects and coils up. When you hook it up to it, pipe connects, we're good to go. So here's the main difference. When we unfold this, and if I've got this the right way around, this is the Giants version. And what baffles me more with this is, as well, it's just complete bafflement the whole way through. Why has this not been fixed? If I go onto here, which is the slurry tanker, and turn on the slurry tanker. Look, L1, turn on slurry tanker. It blips, look. It blips, and it won't turn on. So, oh, okay, I need to lower the cultivator, that's what it is. Let's lower the cultivator into the ground. Let's try it now. Turn on slurry tanker. Nope, nothing. It won't turn on. It won't work. It won't operate. It'll work as a cultivator, but it won't work. So, I had a conversation with someone last night, and they said, well, that's because it's under cultivators. It's the cultivator. It's the cultivator version. So my argument back is, then why have the option for the fertilizer unit, which actually hooks up to a slurry tanker, if it's not intended to do that? If it's intended to just be a cultivator, why have that as an option? That makes no sense to me. It's absolutely ludicrous. So that's the Giants version. Let's have a look at the modded version, which for all intents and purposes looks the same, costs the same, should do the same. However, the modded version is slightly more improved. Let's start this up. Honestly, it's crazy. When you think about the logic behind it, and you suddenly go, well, yeah, that obviously makes sense. The modders made it because the Giants version doesn't work. But then flip that back around and say, well, why doesn't the Giants version work? That can't be. That's mad. So let's lower the cultivator. Look, it's turned on automatically. Look, let's turn off slurry's tank. We have dropped it. Let's turn on our slurry tank, and this is doing exactly what it was intended to do: cultivate and slurry spread 7.5 meters at the same time, which the base game version won't do. So the weird thing about this was, I probably wouldn't have gone back to look for it again had I not received a couple of messages saying, look, this is where you'll find it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go and check this. That to me doesn't make sense. And then going back in and looking and finding where it was, and then finding the base game version and then being identical, it's very peculiar. But yeah, so Peepo LP, well done, awesome. Cracking job. It works. That's what it's designed to do. It's a cultivator. Now, admittedly, if I don't run this on a slurry tank, I can run it just as a cultivator. I don't have to run it fertilising. We do have the option to activate double application rate if we want to get 2 lots of our fertilising done at the same time. The implement raises and folds exactly the same way. Like I say, I mean, I've been all over this thing. There might be some, I don't know, there might be some minor differences, but I honestly couldn't tell. It looks exactly the same to me. It's very odd. It's strange, but there you go. We found it. Thank you everyone for their help, for everyone that reached out. We found it. We've solved the conundrum. And it's one of those things as well, I suppose, if I'd have tried this cultivator at some point, at any point since the game came out, I probably would have already known this one wasn't doing this, in which case that would have made more sense. But I had no idea this wasn't even working. It's illogical. Anyway, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, thanks for watching.